Good morning and welcome back to North Dakota today. From going crazy viral for her outstanding rendition of the national anthem at the North Dakota Wrestling State Championships right here to our studio, we'd love to welcome on in singer-songwriter Lilly Danielle. Good morning, Lilly.
Good morning.
Okay, I am very excited for this because she's going to perform for us, but I got to drill her first. So we first found you out because you went viral on your mom's Facebook page, but your TikTok now has beat her Facebook post, right?
It has, by a lot.
That is crazy. Okay, so how long have you been singing for?
I've been singing probably since I came out, if I'm being honest. I tell everyone that, and I honestly think that it's true. I've been singing pretty much since my mom taught me how to talk. So singing's just always been my thing. I sang with all the Disney movies. I sang with all the musicals and plays we went to watch. I have just always sang.
First words were notes.
Yes,
I love it.
It was a middle C is what it was.
And you don't just sing, you also play instruments and you also write your own songs. So tell me a little bit about that.
Writing songs to me is more, it's not just writing songs, I guess you could say. It's more of like pouring your heart out into something, and it's hard sometimes for people to talk about their feelings, and so music is definitely a good way to express yourself, and writing music is just, it's how I express myself. So.
And when did you find this outlet?
I started playing piano when I was 4.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I started playing guitar when I was around 10, so it's been 6-7 years now. And I think I first started writing music once I started getting like the groove of how to write your own piano notes.
Yeah.
And I would get really into chords on the piano. And I found out how you can just write off of anything.
Right.
You can write off 3 notes. You can write off however many notes you want to put on the page. You can write off of it, and you can just use whatever's in your head. And sometimes they were a little bit odd of songs, but I got the hang of it, and I'm in the groove of it now, so I'm pretty good at it now, I'd like to say.
Yes, and music theory is a whole different ball game too, so we don't even have to dive into that, but you play around the city locally too, actually an event coming up this weekend, so share those details.
Yes, on the 22nd I will be at Swing Barrel for their women's release party. It's a new brew that they're coming out with, and I'll be playing there with a good friend, Rachel.
Ooh.
And I'll be playing from 5 to 7, I want to say, and yeah, it'll just be lots of fun.
Fantastic. And guys, I forgot to mention, Lilly is still in high school.
Yes.
So you're balancing all of this in between classes?
Yeah.
Okay, color me impressed. Now, we did mention the North Dakota State Wrestling Championship. How did you get that gig?
So I'm in school choir, and I also manage the wrestling team for my school, and that's kind of how I ended up being there. I knew I was going to be there anyways. We had a few guys end up at state, and I asked my choir teacher if there was like any way I could be able to sing for that, because I've sang for my school events and Fargo Force events and other things like that. And I asked her, and I was like, hey, can I do something like this? And she's like, yeah, of course. And she signed me up, and I sang the first day of state, and it was crazy. I've sang in front of lots of people, but I don't think I've sang in front of that many people.
And did you expect it to blow up like it did?
No, I didn't, honestly. I knew like, oh, this will get a couple thousand views, because that's usually what my videos get, and I was just so used to that. And then my phone like almost broke. And it went from 20% to like 5 in like 3 seconds.
Oh,
so I was like,
goodness.
oh, I need to log out now. So it just kind of kept going, and I kept watching, and I kept reading comments, and the comments were, I don't think I've had very many bad comments.
No.
So yeah, it was crazy. I did not expect it to get that much.
Rightfully so. Your voice is truly incredible, and of course we want our viewers to check out your social media and all your other songs that you have written. So where can they find you?
All my music is out on Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon Music, pretty much everything. It's on there. And all my social media is either Lilly Danielle Official or Lilly Danielle Music.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, so I told you guys we are going to close out this performance with a very special treat. Lilly Danielle is actually going to be playing for us. So why don't you introduce what you're going to be singing, and then I'll let you take it away.
Perfect. Yeah, today I'm going to be singing Broken Window Serenade by Whiskey Myers, one of my favorites.
Couple of pretty flowers, that's what I brought to you. I saw you through a broken window with a different point of view. You had signs of depression from a long line of sin, and your face tells a story about the places you have been. I loved you so. I thought you should know. And that muddy water's flowing, and as you take my hand past the creek down by the holler and through your daddy's land, and I could buy you a diamond, but I cannot change the world, 'cause I ain't got no money, and you'll never be my girl. Oh, I thought you should know. You's gonna be a singer and a big movie star, but you can't catch no breaks, baby, and Hollywood is hard. Now you work down at the timeout off of 155.